Is it true you made $62 million in 17 games? You posted it on your Instagram and you said, "This is why I'm the GOAT."
There have been some really bad contracts throughout the years. And today we're going to be taking a look at 10 of the worst contracts in NBA history. Guys, really quickly, only 22% of you guys are subbed. So if you're enjoying the daily uploads during the whole coronavirus pandemic, please make sure you guys do drop a subscription on the channel. It helps out so much. Thank you. All right, let's get into it. Starting with John Wall and his 4-year, $170 million deal with the Wizards. Here's the insane thing. Wall's huge extension didn't even begin until the start of this season. Over the next 4 years, he'll average an insane $42.3 million a year. In 2021-2022, he'll make $43.8 million, and in 2022-2023, he'll make a ridiculous $46.87 million. And let's not forget, John Wall is nearly 14 months removed from surgery he had to repair his ruptured left Achilles tendon. Up next, Chandler Parsons signed a 4-year, $94 million deal with the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies overpaid Parsons during the crazy 2016 offseason to secure an above-average three-point shooter with a nice two-way game. Coming off knee surgery, Parsons struggled to play healthy and never found his groove in Memphis. Sticking with the wild summer of 2016, Joakim Noah signed a 4-year, $73 million deal with the Knicks. Phil Jackson and New York outbid themselves for Noah. The Knicks gave him one of the most absurd deals in NBA history, despite clear signs he was on the decline and couldn't stay healthy in Chicago. The 33-year-old center would play 53 games with New York before being waived. The Knicks wanted to get rid of Noah so bad, they ate his $18 million a year deal. This next one might be the wildest in my opinion. Timofey Mozgov's 4-year, $64 million deal with the Lakers. How the Lakers wound up valuing him as a $64 million player, someone they targeted as soon as the market opened, defies explanation. He averaged 6 points and 4 rebounds in his lone season with the Lakers. Nicholas Batum signed a 5-year, $120 million deal with the Hornets. The deal came after Batum set career highs in points, 15 points, rebounds, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Since then, he's been a disaster. Batum bottomed out last season, averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists, and nearly 32 minutes played per game. Up next, we have Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins signed a 5-year, $148 million deal with the Timberwolves. Wiggins' extension started last season and things haven't gone well. He was traded to the Warriors earlier this season and is owed over $122 million over the next 3 seasons. It's safe to say Wiggins has not lived up to expectations. Moving on to Gilbert Arenas, who signed a 6-year, $111 million deal with the Wizards. The 3-time All-Star played just 13 games in 2007-2008 due to a knee injury and would appear in just 2 more during the season following his massive contract. But it wasn't Arenas' injuries that caused this contract to go down in NBA history. It was the shooting guard's stunning habit of keeping unloaded guns in the team locker room, a violation of the NBA and city rules that was uncovered during the 2009-2010 season. Arenas would only play 20 more games in DC, and according to a 2014 interview, still collects deferred paychecks from the deal. This next one hits close to home. Otto Porter Jr. signed a 4-year, $106 million contract with the Wizards. Washington was forced to match that huge offer sheet after the Brooklyn Nets made a run at Porter in free agency. Since then, the contract has not been anywhere near worth it. Things have gotten so bad that the Wizards traded Porter to the Chicago Bulls last year. Elton Brand's 5-year, $82 million deal with the 76ers. The contract Elton Brand signed with the 76ers is special because of the bad contract domino effect it caused. Originally, Brand was going to re-sign with the Clippers and team up with free agent Baron Davis, but when Philly offered Brand an extra $7 million, he headed east. Brand was coming off a ruptured Achilles tendon and then separated his shoulder and missed most of the first year in Philly. He was eventually released in 2012. And finally, Chris Paul's 4-year, $160 million deal with the Rockets. When the Houston Rockets signed the 33-year-old to a 4-year, $160 million contract, you can imagine this was going to end poorly. Paul is one of the best players of his era, a 10-time All-Star, 8-time All-NBA pick, and a 9-time All-NBA defensive pick, but he also spent a significant chunk of the last 7 seasons battling injuries. I know, he's Chris Paul. He's one of the best point guards of this generation, but he's also wildly overpaid, and there's no way around that.